Today is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we're spotlighting a Valley mom dedicated to spreading a simple but strong message to save lives. Her foundation is in memory of her son who died by suicide. 12 News journalist Jen Wall has a story.
ADHS is working with community advocates for youth mental health here in the state. They're revamping a plan aiming to ramp up suicide prevention in schools while higher level actions are being taken in Arizona. A Valley mom continues to share an impactful two-word message, and she wants everyone to hear it.
12 years ago, Leanne Hull's world went dark.
It was just so out of the blue. He was just a very unusual, if you want to say, candidate for suicide.
Leanne sharing her son Andy's struggle.
And this was just a few days before he died by suicide. And he said, "Mom, if you knew what was going on in my head, it would scare you."
Andy, the baby of 4 siblings, a star left-handed pitcher, living up to his nickname, Sunshine.
He was just a bright light. He was one step away from being an Eagle Scout. He was a youth leader at church.
Andy's mom left with endless questions when he died.
You can talk to so many people who's like, "Man, I didn't see that coming. Wish I'd have known. Why didn't I see it?" And that guilt that's associated with that.
Working through the grief, Leanne started Andy Hull's Sunshine Foundation.
I didn't want Andy to be defined by how he died. I wanted him to be remembered by how he lived.
It's where Andy's memory is enshrined in 2 words.
You matter. And we really wanted to instill that to everybody and anybody.
Leanne shares her You Matter curriculum and wristbands anywhere there's a need.
I love teaching people how, and not just kids, but adults, because if we're not modeling it to our kids, what are your coping skills when you've had a bad day at work?
It's happening while ADHS is updating the state's suicide prevention plan, where ADHS says Arizona schools are top of mind.
Elevating our partnerships with suicide prevention in schools is then how can we get this directly into the plan with maybe some other state agencies and some nonprofit help as well.
A place Leanne says she's pushed prevention at for years as a community advocate herself.
But until you get all the school districts in there, we're doing what I said at the beginning. We're dancing around the issue.
Leanne says parents have to be their children's best advocate. Suicide is the 2nd leading cause of death for Arizonans aged 10 to 34, according to Axis.
We have one shot with our kids. You better be in their face. You better know what their passwords are on their computer. You better be invading their space. You better know how to Snapchat, Twitter, because that's where you'll hear what they're really saying.
And in every piece of advice, encouragement, and wristband shared, Andy's life shines on.
ADHS says they plan to present a draft of the suicide prevention plan in July or August. And if you'd like to connect with the Andy Hull Sunshine Foundation, you can go to 12news.com and click on this story. For now in the studio, Jen Wall, 12 News.
Jen, thank you. And if you ever find yourself in crisis or someone you know needs help, call the U.S. Suicide Prevention Hotline. Just dial 988 to reach a real person 24 hours a day. And you don't have to be suicidal to call, even if you just need someone to talk to. They're there to listen.